What's up, guys? It's Showdown. We had a 5K subscriber competition.
Woo.
It's time for the finalists. Let's do it.
We've been waiting.
Stay tuned. All right, so Jarrod, we had 3 finalists.
Yeah, it was a grueling process. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was hard. It was very, very hard. But before we even get into the finalists, let's look at the fact that nobody took Sailor Moon and nobody took Yuma from World Trigger. That is mind blowing to me.
First of all, the Sailor Moon one, I was surprised. I'm like going through the list. I'm scrolling. I'm like,
I can't believe that. I honestly cannot believe that, because there's people that were making responses and trying to figure out, I don't know if my person will be able to defeat Sailor Moon, but then nobody took them. All right.
I feel like we're underestimating Sailor Moon.
Listen.
I don't know. And then the Yuma one,
yeah.
I feel like
Yuma could have been nice.
Good support. He has a replica on his side. It would have been a good tactical support, and I feel like
they slept on
throw him to the wayside for other characters. I mean, but it is what it is. We have our list,
and we're here now.
Now,
I forgot to mention manga or anime for the competition. So there's spoilers all over the place right now.
Yeah.
I will not spoil you, but I will pick the teams that are on that level. Let's get started. We have 2 honorable mentions that we want to talk about. One being from Leo M. Has Ichigo, Jin Mori, and Eren. Ton of manga spoilers.
Ton
of manga spoilers, but this team, believe it or not, has to be mentioned. It is top tier.
Yeah. When you look through the manga, and of course do it yourself or wait for it to come out whenever it does, I make no promises. But when we look at their stats and abilities, we have to include them, because Jin Mori, he's wilding out in the webtoon.
And as for the second team, from Eli_CatSimplest, we have Gojo and Mob for another honorable mention. Powerhouse team.
Once again, I definitely, if I remember his description, him or her, or whoever's description, they definitely brought up the points of Gojo being a good defensive and offensive capabilities. We already know Mob based on the 2 seasons that we saw. 100% Mob. His telekinesis and his speed and power are definitely unmatchable for what we've seen. And we still haven't really seen that Cap. Even though his last fight against...
The triple question mark Mob is even in it.
We don't know where Cap's off with. We know he kept on fighting until he got the win. So we have to include this team and these 2 characters for an honorable mention.
Now, let's get into the finalist teams.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
In no order, these finalists, these teams were incredible all around.
Yes.
Let me just say that.
Yes.
We have @_Will Boone going with Gojo, Aladdin, Gon, and Eren.
That's chills. Getting chills.
Next, we have Missing Otaku going with Goku, Boruto, Deku, and Gon. Elite.
Another good team. Another one.
Lastly, we have Ramiru Kahanten going with Giorno Giovanna, Boruto, Deku, and Gon. So, I mean, these teams are just stacked. We were trying to figure out what place to go through, but
it took a while.
And we still got to figure it out.
Exactly. You should see my little page right here. It's I'm scribbling. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. But what we're going to do now is we're going to cut to one of our judges, Anime Sundays. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Let's hear what he has to say for these 3 finalists, because these teams are ridiculous.
Yo, what's up, Rob? What's good, Jarrod? It's your boy, Anime Sundays, here, checking in for the 5K Shonen Showdown tier list video. Yes, sir. Big congrats to that boy, going on his way to 10K. So, I have the 3 final lists that Rob, you have sent me. I have to say, in my opinion, that I believe the greatest list is the Gojo, the Aladdin, the Gon, Eren list. Now, the other 2 lists include Goku, Boruto, Deku, and Gon, and Giorno, Boruto, Deku, and Gon. Also very great list. But in my opinion, the reason that I believe the Gojo, Aladdin, Gon, and Eren list is the most efficient is because I believe the Aladdin and Gojo are key factors that are different than the other lists. Now, the reason I believe the Gojo list is a little bit more well-rounded is because I believe that Gojo's ability really does give him slightly a better edge over the other top tier characters. I believe that Aladdin, from what I have heard in the web novels and peeped in the manga, I believe Aladdin is a very high tier character, very slept on because, you know, we've only seen the anime adaptations. And I believe that he would be stronger than Boruto. And I also believe that the Aladdin and Eren combo is better than the Deku and Boruto combo, right? Because we know all the lists have gone already. But I specifically think Gojo is a little bit more versatile, or I would say a little bit more stronger than Giorno Giovanni, simply because I believe his domain hacks are a little bit more OP or a little bit more powerful than Giorno. We know that Giorno has the ability to remove costs from effects. We know it's kind of a time manipulation ability, but it goes even a little bit beyond that. But do we know if Giorno's GER Requiem works while in the limitless void, while in the infinite domain, right? Because we know when Gojo put the lava curse in that domain, he states that he is getting hit with a whole bunch of infinite actions, and he's getting hit with a whole bunch of infinite non-actions, pretty much. So he's getting a clash of infinite possibilities, negative and positive, which was affecting him from even doing anything at all, right? Now, of course, we don't know the exact science of that limitless void, but the big question here is, if Giorno can remove causes from effects, can he remove, for example, an infinite amount of causes in a limitless void? Can he just rewind or remove Gojo's effect of opening his domain once it's already around him and, you know, the domain has expanded? Because if you really look at it, you can kind of look at GER as a domain, right? And Gojo states that whoever has the most refined domain will come out on top. And of course, again, to me, it goes back to what is Giorno really going to do to Gojo? What is Giorno really going to do to Goku? Yes, he can remove the causes, but he doesn't have enough physical power to beat Goku. And it's the same thing for Gojo. You know, a 7-page Muda is really not doing nothing to these type of guys who have these crazy durable and strength hacks. So, for me, I think Gojo's domain expansion is a little bit more of an out hacks than GER. And of course, Goku is Goku, but again, if Goku gets caught in a domain expansion, I don't know if he's getting out of the infinite void either. So yeah, that's my take. Back to you, Rob.
Now, we actually brought in a fourth opinion, a fourth judge. Shamar, he's been on the channel, wasn't able to be here today, but what I will tell you is he had Eli's team at number 1 for an honorable mention, Ramiru's team at number 2, and lastly finishing off with Leo M's team at number 3, which is respectable.
Yeah, I have no problems with that.
Respectable. You just heard Anime Sunday's team and where he places everybody. It's up to us now.
Yeah,
the ball's in our court.
It falls right in our laps, if you would.
What are we doing? Third place.
Third place.
This is tough.
It is. Even before we start, I just want to say all the teams that we saw were definitely great in their own rights.
Oh yeah,
which
we
is
saw some amazing teams, but it came down to the explanations at some point.
Yeah, at some points.
How well can you explain your teams, and that's where we're left where we are at.
Yeah, and illustrate the scenarios they would be in, how they would fare with other people in their tier, above and below. So that's where it really came down to. So we definitely appreciate all the team entries. Fabulous.
Right.
But here comes the hard part. So, at number 3, we might have to go with...
What are you saying?
I'm thinking going Ramiro at number 3, the Giorno team at number 3.
You're going Ramiro at number 3.
The Giorno, Boruto, Deku, and going at number 3.
So you're agreeing with Anime Sundays.
Yes, I might have to lock it in. That is my
If you're agreeing with Anime Sundays, I'm going to also have a team that is Ramiro. Okay. Ramiro, congratulations. You won 3rd place in this competition. We all came to, an agreement here that the Journal team, albeit super powerful, is 3rd place worthy, which is still incredible.
It's still incredible.
He
beat a whole lot of other teams to get here.
Congratulations. Mm-hmm. And I also like the way they explained Journal's GUR ability, the Gold Experience Requiem, and how it would fare against many other opponents. A top 3 team, in my opinion.
Yes. Absolute
beast team. Shimara had him at 2. Let's move forward with this. Congratulations, Ramiro. Mm-hmm. However,
there is a small exception.
It looks like Ramiro did this for fun, didn't have a cash app.
Yes.
So even though Ramiro has a 3rd place team, we're going to have to move straight down to the honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm. So they can receive the cash prize.
So they can receive it. And that is going to be Eli's team with Gojo and Mob. Congratulations to both these winners. Amazing. Clap it up, man. Clap it up. Clap it up. But there's still 2 spots left.
Yep, 2 more. The job's not over. The hard job's not over. By any means.
Now, Anime Sundays went with Missing Otaku's team at 2nd place.
That's a Goku team, right?
What do you say to that?
I have to disagree.
Woo!
I have to disagree.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to go with...
Shake the room up.
Shake the room. _ Will Boone. His team is Gojo, Aladdin, Gon, Eren team.
Right.
This one was definitely hard for me. At least out of his team. Not to say that the other teams with Goku are not hard hitters. I feel like the way his team comp is very... I see like the team with destruction almost.
Right.
Like what we've seen, again, we won't spoil too much for the manga for Aladdin, but like what I've seen for Aladdin just is unreal.
Right. Gojo and Aladdin just sounds amazing. That just sounds crazy. Even I creating this list probably have underrated Aladdin just a little too much. I mean, Aladdin is top tier, and to work in synchronicity with Gojo would just be something crazy to see. And then you also have Gon and Eren on the side.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's the strongest team. I don't know if it's the most powerful team. So I am going to agree with you.
Ooh.
Congratulations to @_Will Boone for getting 2nd place in the competition and for 1st place.
First place.
We disagree with Anime Sundays, but I am going to give it to Missing Otaku. You have Goku, you have Boruto, you have Deku, and you have Gon.
Yes.
This team just sounds ridiculous. Goku is obviously...
He's Goku.
He's Goku. We know what it is. Not to say that there weren't certain teams that were made that could counter Goku, because there definitely were some teams that I saw. But as far as explanation goes, Missing Otaku hit points right on the head. I think this is a number 1 team.
Exactly. No, I definitely agree with you. Like we said, like the scenarios you painted out for us definitely made a bigger impact in our choices for the story, for the placements.
And congratulations to those winners. We can probably do this again at some point. Who knows?
We'll see.
We might do this again. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. This is amazing. We're about to reach 10K.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know what else to say about it other than thank you guys. This is ridiculous.
Please.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, and definitely let us know in the comments anything extra about the teams that we picked, and maybe throw us some other characters. See what other team makeups you can make.
Right.
Maybe we'll give us some ideas or something. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks again. Thank you.
Peace.